Hi, I'm Kyle Scheidler, and welcome to Threat Watch. A Washington State man was arrested for issuing threats against Ferguson police officer Darren Wilson and may have ties to a radical Islamist group known as Al-Ummah, led by Jamil Abdullah Amin and Luqman Abdullah, two radical imams recently lauded by the Council on American Islamic Relations on a phone conference for the Muslims for Ferguson Facebook group, as recently reported by Fox News. Jalil Tariq Abdul-Jabbar, a Kirkland, Washington man and former convicted felon, was arrested for allegedly threatening to murder police in connection to the ongoing protests in Ferguson, Missouri. Abdul-Jabbar, whose social media profile indicates he self-identifies as a Muslim, reportedly wrote numerous threats targeting Ferguson police officer Darren Wilson as well as other law enforcement officers. According to press reports, the complaint alleges that Abdul-Jabbar engaged in making interstate threats. In response to a news article relating the story of two FBI officers shot while serving a warrant in Ferguson, Abdul-Jabbar wrote, quote, "This is how you put your work in." Put in work is a slang term often used to refer to engaging in illegal or criminal activity, typically on behalf of a crew or a gang. Abdul-Jabbar's social media profile indicates that he was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. One of the groups joined by Abdul-Jabbar on Facebook is a Philadelphia mosque, the Majlis Ashura of Philadelphia, and the Delaware Valley, which was a co-sponsor of a 2011 event entitled A Conversation on the Life and Legacy of Imam Jamil Abdullah Al-Amin, the former H-Rap Brown. A Facebook page established for Imam Jamil Abdullah Amin lists Abdul-Jabbar as a friend, while Abdul-Jabbar's Facebook friends list has apparently been purged. A post on the Majlis Ashura Facebook page from November 5th of this year features a YouTube video posted by one of the Masjid's imams showing young men conducting firearms drills. Additionally, Majlis Ashura lists on its website a connection to the Jawala Scouts, an Islamic paramilitary youth group which engages in firearms training, survival skills, and hand-to-hand combat training. A Facebook page established for the Scouts lists Abdul-Jabbar as a friend. Jawala Scouts are associated with Luqman al-Haq, aka Kenny Gamble, being registered at the same physical location as his Universal Muslim movement. Gamble is a famed former musician, but is also known for allegedly attempting to create a Muslims-only enclave in Philadelphia. Gamble sits on the board of the Muslim Alliance of North America, MANA, together with the now-deceased Luqman Abdullah, and Jamil Abdullah Amin was instrumental in founding MANA, according to a webpage dedicated to the former imam. In addition to his support for Al-Amin and ties to paramilitary Jawala Scouts linked to Gamble, on November 28th, Abdul-Jabbar shared a link to the CAIR Washington chapter Facebook page discussing CAIR efforts to encourage Muslims not to talk to federal law enforcement. A similar story, also by CAIR, was shared on the Muslims for Ferguson Facebook group on the same day that the call discussing the FBI shooting which killed Imam Luqman Abdullah took place. Although there is no immediate evidence to suggest that Abdul-Jabbar was a participant in the Muslims for Ferguson phone conference, as he is not listed as a supporter on the group's Facebook page, although other members of the Majlis Ashura of Philadelphia are listed on the Muslims for Ferguson group page, there is reason to suspect that Abdul-Jabbar may have some connection to the Al-Ummah group. The possibility that Abdul-Jabbar may have ties to a group training for future conflict with law enforcement deserves deeper investigation by the appropriate authorities. The threat of violence from radicalized elements in the African American Muslim community remains present. As we have previously reported, Zale Thompson, who was shot and killed while attacking NYPD officers with a hatchet, had also expressed support for the Al-Ummah imam by featuring multiple Jamil Abdullah Amin videos in a YouTube video playlist linked to Thompson's account. Given the willingness and ability of Al-Amin's followers to engage in violence, CAIR's efforts to link Al-Ummah leader Luqman Abdullah with the Ferguson protests continues to represent a very real potential threat to the safety of local, state, and federal law enforcement. This has been Threat Watch. I'm Kyle Scheidler.